Ah, Rocket League. The game with mind-blowing strategy, incredible teamwork and duo plays, and a game that everybody can enjoy, young and old, for the rest of time. Nah, who am I kidding? This is the most rage-inducing, keyboard-smashing, toxic game that there is on the internet. And that's why we love it. And yet millions of people have chosen that this would be their main game. I don't blame them, however, because select players deserve that title. But what about you? Much like me, you might be stuck in Plat 3, getting teammates that are leaving right at the beginning, or have some sort of serious skill issue when it comes to the rules of soccer. However, I can confidently say that the worst players are the ones that sound a little something like this.
Have you ever had a dream that you
That is what I am here to remedy and give you the confidence you need to be able to overcome the teammate who casually own goals. To begin communicating well with your teammates, you need to first understand the field you are playing on. When looking top down from the field, you will see 2 goals, 6 100 boost pads, and scattered 12 boost pads on the floor of the field. Rocket League professionals split this field up by each 100 boost panel, so into 6 different sections, or squares. Each of these sections has a name depending on what team you are on and where you are on the field. For instance, if you are on the blue team, then the squares would be lined up as front left, front right, mid left, mid right, bottom left, and bottom right. Each boost corresponds with each section of the field as well. So if you're saying something like, I am taking back left, this tells your teammate that you are positioned right here on the field, that you have full boost, and that you can come back into the play if you need to. This one is pretty self-explanatory. If you say that you are behind your teammate, then you are between them and your own goal. If you are in front of them, then your teammate is between you and your goal. For this example, my teammate is positioned right next to me. He had just picked up a boost pad, and the ball was rolling slowly towards him. In order to get out of the way and let him make the play, I decided to position myself in the mid-left section of the field and get out of his way. Knowing that I had little boost and didn't want to mess up the play, I ended up leaving. He ended up clearing the ball and Wait, what? Now, I could go on for hours and hours about all the different kinds of communications used in Rocket League, but to keep it short, I'm going to breeze through these couple quick but useful information tactics that can help you and your teammates. You have things called faking and trolling. Trolling is where you completely miss the ball altogether and you didn't mean to, while faking is you purposely miss the ball in order to trick your opponent. If you say, I've been bumped, that means that you have been hit by another opponent car to car and your car went flying. This usually means that you're out of control and you can't contribute to the game at all for a little bit. If you say 0, that pretty much means that you have 0 boost and that you can't do much to assist the play at all. If you say I'm going for a 50 or 50, that means that you and your opponent are going for the ball at the exact same time. Think of it like a 50-50 chance, which is what it's named after. You have a 50-50 shot of the ball going your way or the ball going the opponent's way. If you say that you boomed the ball, that means that you hit it really hard and made it go flying across the field. This is useful when the ball is on your side of the court and you can't seem to get it away. If you say that the ball is free, then that means that nobody is touching the ball and you can do with it as you please. And finally, when you say that I'm out, that means that you're out of the play. Either you can't be useful, or you're just in a situation where playing the ball towards their net is just not a good idea. But how, you might be asking? How do you communicate in an effective way in Rocket League? Well, when most of us think of communication, we mostly just think about talking. However, communication goes on a deeper level than that. It's not just our words that communicate, but our actions as well. And the communication in Rocket League has to go from your ears to your brain, to your mouth, to your hands, and to the controller, all in an effective and perfect way. One of the ways I practice this on a daily basis is by being well-rounded in other games, not just Rocket League. I'll give you an example of 3 games that are not related to Rocket League that assist in my communication and my skill set. My first example is Beat Saber. Even though Beat Saber has a whole nother dimension added to it, it is useful in training my hand-eye coordination to be quick and effective. Secondly, Survive.io. This game allowed me to practice my effective communication skills in super high intense, low time, and high pressure situations.
Gotta be a killer.
And finally, Wreckfest. Wreckfest allowed me to take all those skills learned in previous games and maneuver a high-speed, unstable car with precision and accuracy. In conclusion, Rocket League is a game that is all about working with other people, whether it be a random person or your best friend. And I can almost guarantee that if you use the tips and tricks that I mentioned here in this video, your rank will jump up at least 1. That is the reason that so many players are held back in their rank and they can't seem to do any better, is because they cannot effectively say what they want to say to their teammates and work together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.